back at it again, y'all. With the most mysterious videos caught on cam. I think I said the right. Bro, let's get the chat up. Let me make sure and the title right here. Yeah, the most mysterious videos ever captured. Alright, man, y'all, let's get it. I hate this 2 mouse thing. Let's hit that like button. If it ain't a like, y'all, I ain't watched it. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get it.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Now today we've got something a little bit special for you. It's some bonus content for the week. It's a massive compilation of some of the scariest video clips going round. So sit back, relax and enjoy. This bizarre piece of footage was uploaded to TikTok by JMaleo165. A worker at a hospital is filming the security feed with their phone, showing their co-workers that something truly odd is happening in the laundry room. Take a look.
Oh shit, what the fuck? What the? Yeah, we starting off like that?
Oh, I'm gonna.
The best is when the other one comes over. It's like it didn't want to see the front of it. You know, it's funded so that he didn't have to look at it no more. Whoever's in that room.
The security footage is sped up, but as you can see, the washing machine starts moving, seemingly all on its own.
Yeah, and fucking turn.
No way.
What the fuck? Bro, I wouldn't have probably ever went into that laundry room, bro. Like, really. I'm not a wuss and I be seeing shit, you know what I mean? But shit doing that, nigga, we out of here, bro. We out of here. We definitely out of here, bro.
Send me the video.
Oh, I'm gonna.
The best is when the other one comes over. It's like it didn't want to see the front of it. You know, it's funded so that he didn't have to look at it no more. Whoever's in that room.
Shortly after, the washers on the left start moving as well.
Madeline, you didn't see. Come look at the second one. Here comes the second one. No, the second one's moving now.
No way.
Watch the second one. Then the second one falls off. And the lady comes in from Do Diagnostics. She don't know what to say. She was like,
She was on FaceTime with somebody.
$20.
Before long, yet more movement can be seen.
look, here goes.
It
Look,
happens.
Look.
This does not happen.
look. The ghost. Look.
Look at it.
Who's spinning it?
It's spinning.
It's spinning the cycle. It's got to be spinning.
It almost looks like the machines are being pushed by some unseen force.
Like that. Mine ain't bolted in my house. Mine don't come and walk around my living room. Look.
Oh, shit. Yeah, they got poacher guys in there time to dip.
That one just came out. How'd it come out like that? That was pushed out. I don't care what nobody says. You can tell me whatever you want.
Me too. I can't wait to show them.
Then they start moving back and forth.
Look here. Look at this. Look at this coming.
No way.
At one point, the door at the rear of the room opens. According to the uploader, this is an employee who heard a commotion in the laundry room. They then notified the security desk that something strange was happening.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
I'm
Yes,
showing you
sir.
the ghost in the back. Oh, did you ever see what happened last night? Forgot about it. The laundry
We'll
room.
die.
After this, you can even see one of the powder drawers on one of the machines open all by itself.
They just start coming out and moving and going in circles and what you call it. Come and look. Yeah. But it's crazy. I never saw anything like it in my whole life.
Naturally, the comment section was set alight with theories. Some people thought perhaps it was actually a security feed from a cruise ship. At first, this could make sense. However, the paperwork on the desk in front of the monitor says it's a hospital.
The best is when the other one comes over.
Another keen-eyed viewer asked why none of the machines seem to be plugged in with hoses or electrical cords. This is a valid point. but it still doesn't explain how these super heavy machines just pivot back and forth with ease.
Look, here, wait.
Another theory is that they are actually on and vibrating heavily, which could cause them to move
Oh no,
around
you
the
can
room.
see, yeah, I
But if
can
they're
see
not
those
plugged
cords
in,
back
then this
there. Look
does
at that.
heavily, which could cause them
cords
to
right
move
there.
around the room. That they
Look
are
what?
actually on.
Right there, right in between, you can see the power cord. You can see the water lines right there. For the, you know what I mean, for the washer and shit. They plugged in. They just got pulled out, but not far enough to where it fucking unplugged everything. They definitely plugged in.
On and vibrating heavily, which could
Y'all seen that?
cause them to
They
move
definitely
around the
plugged
room.
in.
But if they're not plugged in, then this doesn't explain the movement either.
There's a ghost here.
No way.
Because this footage was filmed at a hospital, many viewers thought it could be the work of a poltergeist, or perhaps the residual energy of those who have passed away in the hospital.
Mine don't come and walk around.
Yeah.
Look,
That's true.
look how that one just came out. How did it come out like that?
So they're the theories, but where do you sit on this bizarre piece of footage? Drop your opinions in the comment section down below.
Look, here, wait.
Where's the keys?
Show him the thing. Look, here, look at this. Look it's coming.
No way.
Man, I definitely would have been out of there, bro.
From super strength
Oh, what
to
the
levitation, let's look at a clip that seems to show another human with super abilities. It was uploaded to YouTube by Lebergang Ron Mashigo.
That's a
Video
witch,
showed-
nigga. That a black witch? That's a black witch.
Shows what appears to be some sort of ceremony. There's music and singing, and a crowd is gathered to watch the man at the center of the ceremony. Doesn't take long to see why. The man appears to be hovering several feet above the ground. At first, he's lying in a supine position as if he's been lifted off the ground while lying flat. Then he begins to spin around, appearing to stand upright in the air, then flipping on his head.
Yeah, they in the motherline, bro. Yeah. I'm gonna have to ask Momo what type of crazy stuff our people be on down there.
The ceremony takes place outside in the middle of the day. The sun is shining brightly, and the bright light doesn't illuminate any hidden strings that could be helping to levitate the man. Also, there doesn't appear to be any trees or structures nearby that he could be suspended
What would
from,
be
making
levitating?
it difficult to imagine how this amazing feat could be faked. There are some belief systems that claim that people can achieve
What?
amazing things that go beyond ordinary human ability by using practices such as meditation. So could this man have achieved this amazing power of levitation in a similar way?
Yeah,
Watch the video
possibly.
again and decide
Possibly.
for yourself. This final clip shows something truly unsettling, captured by a security team in an unknown location. The security guards were alerted when they spotted a strange person on one of their cameras.
That's
It was
crazy
a small,
as hell.
dark figure standing in the middle of the yard. They dispatched officers to investigate.
Oh yeah, I think
What
I've
they
seen this
captured.
one, y'all. This one, like nobody can see him. They
As
were
you can
there,
see,
they
the guards
flashing their
searched
lights,
the area,
but they
claim
can't see
they
shit.
can't see anyone nearby. But
And they
there,
right in
clear
front
as
of it.
day, is a strange figure standing right next to them. The small, child-sized figure is seen standing between the guards for the duration of the clip. Whatever it is, it remains remarkably still as the men continue to search the area. It's clear from the footage that the men don't see the person at all. Instead, they spin around, shining their flashlights all over the area. At multiple points, the guards seem to fix their flashlights on the exact spot in which the person's standing. The light appears to almost go through the entity without illuminating it for the guards. Although I don't speak Spanish, it appears as though the guards are communicating with the other officers in the
It's
control
right
room
there, bro.
who can see the figure on screen.
I don't see nothing, man. You tripping.
Even more shocking, the guards almost appear to move straight through the shape at some points in the clip. Still, the figure is unfazed and the guards don't react to its presence.
They don't see it. He just walked right through it. He just walked right through it. No way.
Even the most hardened skeptics will likely scratch their heads over the physics of this one. Given that the guards are searching the area and communicating with the control room at the same time, while the figure can be seen on screen, leaves this piece of footage truly in the realm of the paranormal, and will likely remain a mystery for many years to come.
That's crazy.
Hasta ahí está don Enrique. Dice.
In late August 2020, two pilots on two separate commercial flights reported seeing something unusual flying through the sky. While approaching LAX at around 6:30 p.m, an American Airlines pilot radioed air traffic control to report an unidentified flying person at about 3,000 feet in the air. Listen to the call that was made.
Tower, American 1997, we just passed a guy in a jetpack.
American 1997, okay, thank you. Were they off to your left side or right side?
Off the left side, maybe 300 yards or so, our altitude.
Then, a pilot on Southwest Airlines also reported the sighting.
Nobody's out there with jetpacks? I want one. They gotta give me a jetpack. They gotta.
Take a listen.
We just saw the guy pass by us jetpack.
The mysterious jetpack man continued to be spotted by commercial airline pilots over the span of several months. Then, in December 2020, visual confirmation was released by the Sling Pilot Academy via ABC7 News. A flight instructor managed to get some footage of the elusive jetpack man flying some 3,000 feet in the air.
It's cruising, y'all. Look at him. Dipper.
This took place around the Palos Verdes Peninsula, just south of LAX. Local law enforcement and the FBI launched an investigation into the infamous jetpack man, sometimes referred to as Iron Man, but were unable to track down the individual. Then, in July 2021,
Jetpack ain't gonna find him, dude.
And was sighted for the 4th time flying near LAX. The puzzling thing is, there are only a handful of jetpack manufacturers around the world, and almost all of them are not for sale to the public. Stranger still, most models available only have enough room for fuel to reach heights of around 1,000 to 1,500 feet, about half the height Jetpack Man was seen cruising at.
Yeah,
one theory put forward is that it's actually a mannequin strapped to a high-powered drone. Recreational drone users, however, aren't legally allowed to fly higher than 400 feet. But I'm guessing if you're flying a mannequin near commercial aircraft, you're not exactly one to play by the rules. So as it stands, Jetpack Man remains unidentified. To all our Los Angeles viewers,
man, if that's an actual person, dude, I don't think that's a mannequin. That shit gotta be dope as fuck, bro. Low key to have a jetpack and just zipping through like that. Nice little helmet on. I mean, nice little breathing apparatus. Ain't go to, nigga. Who need an airplane? I got a jetpack, nigga. What you talking about?
Balls peeled for a sighting of a real-life Iron Man. In December 2014, a woman named Cecilia Carrasco claimed she was attacked by a ghost. 34-year-old Carrasco was visiting her lawyer in Santiago, Chile, when she felt something push her to the ground. Luckily, the officer's CCTV cameras caught the incident on camera for all to see.
Oh shit, pushed her hard,
Nothing seems to touch the woman, yet she falls to the ground as though pushed by some unseen force.
Yeah, something pushed her hard. I ran through her. Boom! Fucking down like a sack of potatoes.
The event, Carrasco said she felt like two hands pushed hard on her chest before she fell.
Down like a sack of potatoes.
She admits that she never believed in ghosts until the incident and is now frightened to leave her home. Initially, Carrasco thought someone in the office had pushed her, then ran away. But when the receptionist confirmed that there was no one there, she had to see the footage for herself to see what had actually happened. Authorities thought that she may have been confused as to what took place. However, they declined to comment on the strange footage.
Sack of potatoes
Despite the fall,
hit the ground
Carrasco
hard
didn't
too,
require
bro.
any
You seen her
ongoing medical
bounce?
care.
That ain't funny, man. I mean, that shit's serious. That woman got attacked by a goddamn ghost, bro. Y'all see how hard she fell,
As
bro?
to what took place. However, they declined to comment on the strange
Yeah. Boom,
footage.
boom, boom. Bam!
Despite the fall, Carrasco
Damn.
didn't require any ongoing medical care.
Jeez Louise,
So what do
bro.
you make of this bizarre event? It does genuinely look like Carrasco was pushed, so could it have been a ghost? Drop your theories in the comment section down below. The founders and parishioners of the Holy Love Ecumenical Shrine in Cleveland, Ohio, shouldn't be surprised that mysterious clips have been recorded on their 83-acre property. Believers have been taking pilgrimages to the site since the early 1990s, ever since the founder of the ministry, Maureen Sweeney Kyle, began making claims that Jesus, Mary, and a variety of saints have been speaking to her. Ever since then, believers have flocked to the site, eagerly awaiting to hear the messages and hoping to experience a miracle of their own. One of the key features of Holy Love's large estate is its large statues depicting Jesus and the Virgin Mary. Many people come to the site to worship at the shrine and take photos and videos of the larger-than-life sculptures. In one parishioner's case, the video may have showed the miracle that everyone's been waiting for. As the believer videoed the statue of Jesus, they began to notice something unusual in the statue's face. They zoomed in on the sculpture's eyes and couldn't believe what they saw. The grey stone eyes seemed to be opening and closing.
I peeped that. That could be an
This
illusion,
went on for
though.
several minutes as the camera continued to roll.
I don't know, we seen something like this, right? And then we come to the conclusion because they moving and shit. I mean, and making an appearance, sculpture eyes look like they open and closing. We've seen one of these like that. It was what the, what the fuck was it? Was it Jesus? I think it was.
Some cynics who have viewed the video believe that the blinking eyes are an optical illusion
See?
created by harsh light and a shaking camera. However, many believers are astounded by the footage, believing that the only real explanation is that Jesus...
Hell, but who is them to say they know? Who is we to say they wrong, you know? If it ain't real, I mean, it's real to them. They seen it. You know what I mean? We might think it's BS, but hell.
himself visited on this day, creating a long-awaited miracle at Holy Love's famous shrine. As with a few of the previous videos, this next clip showcases another unique phenomenon that almost defies explanation. This eerie footage shows a busy street late at night. Traffic is heavy enough for vehicles to move at a middling speed. Suddenly, a strange white shape appears among the traffic. Take a look.
Oh yeah, I see it. He was leisurely walking through traffic, bro.
If we take another look, it certainly appears to be human in form, as you can make out legs walking
Probably
as it
somebody
enters the
that
traffic.
got into a wreck right there, you know what I mean? Got
From
in a
there,
car
it appears
crash
to
or got
glide
hit
right
by a
through
car.
the moving cars. Bright and incandescently white, the ghostly figure is clearly visible as it's captured weaving between vehicles on the busy street.
Camera caught it, but the
The
motorists
cars
didn't
don't
see
seem
it
to
at all.
notice the figure as they continue driving down the road without interference. If you slow the footage down right at the end of the
Yeah, you
clip,
see that
the
bitch
figure appears to
somewhere.
fly upwards towards the right-hand corner of the frame. Some viewers speculated whether this was the
it's
spirit
going
of a
back to the
person that
light,
had
man.
died on this very stretch of road, perhaps reliving their final moments on Earth.
Just what I said, chat. Just what I said, man. It's cold out here. I gotta turn this heat on.
Reddit user Seaworthiness number 8416 uploaded a video of some security camera footage that was filmed at the Jacksonville Beach Pier in Florida. Take a look at what was captured.
Gotta get your finger out.
What is it, bro?
Yep.
I didn't see it. Where is it?
What
Show it
is
again.
that? What in the world is that?
Show it again. Oh, right there. I think it's right
just
here.
like hovering and pulsating.
As you can see, a strange flashing object flies in from the top left-hand corner of the frame.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
How?
I was way
I
off.
don't understand.
I didn't see it the first time. How in the hell did I miss that?
That was a trip.
Matt Bullock was the first person to notice the strange flying object in the footage when he reviewed the security tape.
There it is. Yep.
The reactions heard in the clip definitely seem quite genuine, and they sound legitimately freaked out when they make the discovery.
What is that? What in the world is that? It's just like hovering and pulsating. What? How? I don't understand. What is going on?
You
It's
just seen
possible that
something
this
you
is
was meant
simply
to
a
see,
drone
bruh.
flying by, and that the compression rate of the security camera is making it look a lot more mysterious than it really is. So, until more info comes to hand, this strange flying object will have to remain unidentified.
What? How? I don't understand. What is going on?
A baby playing with a bunch of dogs. This sort of event sounds like it can only make for a happy video. Unfortunately, one video shared to Twitter by Akuyo Maya shows this exact situation.
Damn, I think I seen this
far
one.
from normal. The clip has made many viewers scratch their heads
I
in
seen it like
confusion
maybe
and claim
a
a
year
glitch
or
in the
two ago.
Matrix, among a few other possible theories. In the clip, we see a small child running happily in an alleyway. Surrounding him are several dogs running around, seeming just as happy as the child. Watch the clip and see if you can spot anything strange.
The ball ain't there. Oh, it just disappeared. It just popped up out of nowhere, bro. I checked that out. It wasn't
Anything
there. Look.
strange.
Unless it came out this. No,
Watch
it couldn't
the
have
clip
came
and
out
see
that
if you can spot
doorway.
anything strange.
Because they was way past that. Yeah, that ball came out of nowhere. And that kid was like, "What? A ball? I didn't see that before. Get out the way, dog." What's up,
If we
ball?
take another look a few seconds into the video to the left of the child, a red and blue ball suddenly appears on the ground.
And it didn't drop from the top because it
The
would have
kid
been
turns
bouncing
around to look
still.
at the ball before running to it and squatting down to inspect it.
Like, hey man, a ball, bro.
When the ball first appears, it's spinning around slightly, almost as if someone had kicked it into frame. If a person or dog had dropped it, it would have bounced or made some more
Yeah.
movement than it did.
It just got pushed and spun.
One viewer suggested that maybe wind blew it into the alley. But where could the ball originally have come from?
Yeah.
Moreover, it seems like the weather was still in the video. So what could this be if it's not the wind?
Yeah, I don't know,
A glitch
bro.
in the
I don't know,
Matrix,
bro.
a very clever trick of the camera, or something else altogether? The possibilities seem truly endless with this strange video. Security cameras allow us to keep our homes safe, yet sometimes they catch things that might make us more concerned than they would have had we not seen anything at all. In this video uploaded to TikTok by the UAP's Truth, we see footage from a security camera positioned on the front of a house in Peoria, Arizona. At first, all seems calm. That is until a mysterious object flies into view from the right side of the screen. Makes its way in a relatively straight line towards the street light. Then it abruptly changes direction, flying out of
Just
view
straight
towards
up
the
and
top of
backed away.
frame.
It went up and back behind that camera.
It's been noted that the object looks as though it's being propelled through the air, leaving behind some kind of exhaust trail.
Yeah. Zip.
The footage cuts to 10 minutes later and the object reappears in front of the camera. This
What?
time it enters from the top of the screen, then seems to fade off into the distance.
Right down into the mountain right there. Landed right back there.
While it's been suggested that the object might simply be a bird and that the camera's slow frame
Nah.
rate could be making it look as though it's emitting a trail, several viewers noted that they
Nah.
too had seen similar things near where this footage was captured. So are these aliens flying through the Arizona skies, or is there another way to explain these strange sightings? We'll keep you posted if and when more info comes to hand.
Man, that's cap. I ain't never seen no bird fly up like that except for them damn suicide birds we used to call back in the day. They would go up and they would come all the way down. They wouldn't stop till they hit the ground, bro.
Several years ago, Reddit user Hobo Boner was in the process of buying a new house. While doing a walkthrough with his mum, they took numerous photos of the building to get a good feel of the place before actually purchasing the property. While reviewing the photos later that night, they noticed that in one particular room, a dark mass or blur was present. All the other photos were fine. But in this one corner, in one specific room, a black mass was always present. Spooked by the images, the OP did some research on the property. They discovered that it had been listed for sale 7 times since 1987, and the last 4 sales, the families only lived there for a period of less than 1 year. After digging a little deeper, they found that one of the previous owners had died in the house, but they don't know where exactly or how. When the photos were posted online to Reddit, many viewers felt an evil or unsettling presence by the strange black mass.
I don't really feel evil.
So would you buy this house after hearing the history and seeing this thing in a corner of a room? Let me know in the comments down below.
Yeah, actually, I probably would. I would waste that money. I would buy that bitch and I would burn it to the ground, bro. And then whatever's stuck in that house will be free, bro. Or I would just buy it and just, you know what I mean, just board it up, bro. Leave that bitch. Whatever's in there, just let it live. I mean, if it's past owner, just let him live in there. I mean, one of the two.
While a spiritual possession may sound like something that only happens in sinister haunted places, videos like this call that idea into doubt. In fact, this video might just be proof of a man being possessed in public, in broad daylight, with numerous people around. At the start of the video, the viewer's attention is drawn to a man standing in a pedestrian area just off the road. A car, likely belonging to the man himself, is parked nearby. A motorcyclist and other pedestrians can be seen walking by over the course of the video while the man paces around. However, what happens next will give you chills.
Oh shit, y'all see that? Bro, something just walked into him, bro.
As you can see, a shadowy figure
Just
emerges
fucking
from the
took his
direction of
vessel,
the road.
bro.
The figure is
Come over
dark
here,
and
bro.
distorted, as though the camera
He
is
walked
unable
up to
to
him, look,
focus
right
on it.
there, bro. Right there. Pause it. He's
The
right
eerie
there, bro.
shape seems to
He
enter
walks
the
right
man
into
and
him, bro.
disappear.
Just took his
The man
vessel.
doesn't react at all and continues walking. When this clip went live, speculation ran rife in the comments section.
Crazy.
Many viewers were certain that the strange dark shadow possessed the man.
Mm-hmm.
Many called it a demonic entity.
Yeah, went
Others
right
took
on
a more
up, bro. Went right on up, walked to him, and fucking took over his vessel, bro.
Headed approach and suggested it was just a fly on the lens of the security camera, and it just so happened to look like it entered the man.
Yeah, tell me if that looks like a fly, bro. When does a fly, you know what I mean, walks and looks like a damn human, bro? When does it look like it got arms and legs like us, bro? Y'all take a look at that again.
So happened to look
Fly
like
in
it
my
entered
eyes,
the
bro.
man.
That's not no fly, bro. That thing's walking, bro. That thing's walking.
So did we just witness a demonic possession, or was it
Yeah.
just an insect on the lens?
Nah.
Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments section
I call
below.
cap. I call cap.
Greta Greta Thunberg as a time traveler, is the claim coming from some internet sleuths. An old black and white photo from the 1898 Klondike Gold Rush in northwestern Canada has sparked a curious debate about time travel. The photo shows 3 children sitting among gold mining equipment
That
and
looks
some
like that little
debris.
girl they just showed
It's the
right
girl in
there.
the front left that has left many people shocked. A lot of viewers were quick to point out the young girl's resemblance to Swedish environmental activist Greta Thunberg. The likeness is so similar that some say Thunberg must be a time traveler. Due to the nature of Greta Thunberg,
That unless that was one of her ancestors, you know what I mean, when they were a kid back in that era. But you know, they always be talking about reincarnation. She's either a time traveler, dude, or she's reincarnated. And she just come back looking just like herself.
Thunberg's work as an activist and the fact that she's given many stark warnings about irreversible climate change, many internet sleuths surmise that she must be traveling through time.
Oh yeah, look at those eyes, bro. She's definitely what they call a higher up people that do shit like she does, and you know, people in higher power. Like she's young, and I bet you her voice fucking, you know, rings when she say people listen. But like the presidents and shit, you know, and the queen and shit. I mean, I say they be looking at their eyes and shit. And like
people
little
about a
shapeshifters and
desperate,
shit.
inhospitable future. However, a lot of people thought the photo must have been photoshopped, but the University of Washington has stated it's not been altered in any way. The original is in fact stored in their archives as part of a special collection documenting the era. The picture was taken by photographer Eric Hegg in 1898. He titled it Youths Operating Gold Mines in Dominion, Klondike, YT. Unfortunately, there's no recorded information about who the young girl might be, no names or identifying information at all. This mysterious lack of historical data only serves to fuel the time travel rumours. One Twitter user, Jack JS Strange, who was initially attributed to sparking the time travel theory, commented it's as though Thunberg just appeared in the cultural zeitgeist out of nowhere, almost as if she flew into our space-time continuum. So what do you make of this fascinating comparison and the time travel theory? Has Greta Thunberg come from the future to save us all? I'd love to hear your take on this in the comments section down below.
Possibly.
Security cameras often...
That's weird. Who knows? Nobody will never know but that little girl. Nobody will ever know. Ever. But I think time travel is real because we done came across, you know what I mean, a couple videos we did with time travel and shit in it, you know what I mean? Hey, we just ain't seen it yet. I mean, they ain't scooped us up and sent us back. You know what I mean?
Often captures some very strange things. Pets behaving badly, potential paranormal activity. However, this footage seems to have captured something so strange it's difficult to explain. Take a look.
What the fuck?
A small, unidentified flying object can be seen maneuvering its way around the kitchen. Thanks to the security
Looks like a
camera's fisheye
candle.
lens, we're able to get a fantastic view of the entire area. The object begins at a door in the back right-hand corner of the kitchen and then floats forward towards the window. It then approaches the table,
Kinda looks like a
descending and hovering
candle,
before setting
know what
off
I mean?
towards the window once more.
It's like a little jar.
Whatever the mysterious
Yeah, candles, bro. Candles is dying and coming back. I ain't even
object
gonna go
is,
there.
it appears to be paying meticulous attention to its surroundings,
But
almost
that's
as
what
if
it
it's
looks like to
gathering
me.
information. While at first it might be easy to dismiss the object as a drone that's being controlled by someone off camera, it's what happens next that will likely change your mind.
What the?
As you can see, the miniature craft seems to disappear into the ceiling for a second or two before
the
entering the
fuck?
room again. It then continues its sweep of the kitchen before the footage suddenly ends. What could this mysterious object be? Its apparent disappearance through the ceiling certainly seems to rule out a man-made drone. Its movements seem purposeful, leading some to ask the question, could this object actually be sentient? Others have suggested that the craft might have been surveying the room. However, if that was the case, who or what is controlling it? This video seems to raise more questions than it answers, and the more you watch it, the more mysterious it gets.
What the fuck?
In recent weeks, a TikTok video featuring a bizarre sea creature has been taking social media by storm. Uploaded by alkakui.tv, the video shows a group of tourists on a boat passing by what appears to be a strange floating creature with its arms outstretched. Initially, many viewers thought it could be a creature from another planet due to its odd shape and movements.
Yeah, look how long it is, bro. Look, it goes like, looks like it got a tail that goes all the way here, bro. And then it comes up back into, you know what I mean?
But as the footage continues, it becomes increasingly difficult to identify the mysterious creature. Despite numerous theories, no one's been able to determine what the creature could be. While some suggested it could be a dugong or manatee, others have offered a more exotic explanation, including the possibility of an undiscovered sea creature. But what do you think? Let your opinions rip in the comments down below.
Oh no, man. Look at that. It's connected. Look at it. The back, it looks, I don't know, bro. I don't know. That's some weird shit. And these people be going to, man.
This next clip was submitted to our Slaptam subreddit by user In Love with the Moon. According to them, they'd recently moved into a new house and had just set up the front porch camera that day. After receiving a notification on their phone, they checked the footage and heard something rather unnerving. Take a listen.
Listen. Help me.
The video sounds like it's captured the voice of a woman saying the words, help me.
Help. Yeah, it said, help me, help.
Then followed by
I hear that?
It's then followed by another word that's a little more difficult to make out.
It says, help me.
One viewer thinks the voice actually says, help me God, with the word God being drawn out like it's being said by someone in pain.
Let's go back.
Help me God. Difficult to make out.
Yeah, it does.
One viewer thinks the voice actually says, help me God, with the word God being drawn out like it's being said by someone in pain.
Yeah.
Another viewer thought they could hear, help me, go home, or help me, go over. So what do you think the voice is saying? Take another listen to the footage and let me know what you hear in the comments down below.
Help me, but then it does sound like it says, help me. God, like, damn, I'm in pain, bro.
This bizarre clip seems to offer proof of a man possibly time traveling. The video has stunned those who have seen it, though others claim they're not so easily fooled, offering more logical suggestions instead. The clip shows an onstage performance in the 1980s, with several people dancing in the background. The clip then cuts to footage of a live audience. The camera pans the crowd, where at first everything looks normal, with the audience members clapping along. See if you can spot anything weird. If we play the clip again, take note of the young man in the center of frame. Shockingly, in his hands seems to be a smartphone that he's using to record the performance.
They didn't even have fucking phones back in the day.
The first commercially available smartphones were released in the early 1990s, but their functionality was limited, and they certainly didn't have cameras built in yet.
I remember that motherfucker.
Like this man's recording the concert with a phone. The explanation offered by many viewers is that he is indeed a time traveler. Others swear that it's just a small camera, similar to some that did exist in that time period. The man just happens to be holding the camera in a way that resembles a smartphone. However, if you slow it down, you can see that he flips the device vertically just after taking the photo, very similar to how we use smartphones today. Also, he seems to be reviewing the photo just after taking it.
Boy.
Cameras in the 80s didn't have the functionality to review photos just after taking them. Photos were captured on rolls of film that had to be developed. As this video was taken nearly 40 years ago, it's hard to confirm just what's happening here. As always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewer. Love to get your take on this strange
Unless he was
clip.
flipping it
Let
up
me
when he
know
was
down
closing
below.
the camera lens, you know. Because he took a picture, then he flipped it up. And it
Our
could
first
be
clip of the
closing
day has been
lens,
going
but who
viral
knows?
this past couple of weeks. Its origins are unknown, but this version was uploaded to TikTok by user WTIO7. The clip, which was captured in late 2021, is an excerpt from a CCTV security feed overlooking a back street. We see two men walking along the dark road when something truly strange happens. Take a look.
What the fuck? What the? Y'all see that? That nigga had something already in him, bro. Or his friend knew something. He seen that shit. Like, hey, watch out, bro. What the fuck? You got something in you, dude? Oh, shit. And it went back in. What the fuck?
Watching that again zoomed in, a third figure appears from nowhere and starts to intervene.
And then it goes right back in.
It throws the standing man back, making him stumble to the other side of the road, giving the man on the ground time to get to his feet. As he stands, the figure seems to merge with him once again, leaving only two people standing on the road.
He's like, fuck
Naturally,
that, dude.
all
I'm
kinds
outta
of
here.
theories have been thrown around the internet to try and explain this bizarre footage. Some say it's some kind of supernatural protection like a jinn or a genie. Others say it had to be a guardian angel.
Yeah, because he was on
Then
his
there
ass,
are those
bro.
who say it's nothing more than a clever piece of CGI. So where
Yeah, I
do you
thought
land
that in
on
the
this
beginning,
viral clip?
but I don't know,
Paranormal
man.
protector or something else entirely?
That thing
Share your theories
protecting
with
his
one
ass,
another in the
bro.
comments down below.
That's crazy as hell.
In 2015, a local resident in Chile was filming two street-legal race cars speed down the road when they inadvertently caught something truly mysterious on camera. The footage was uploaded to the YouTube channel The Buzz for all to see.
Fuck.
Watching that again, slowed down as the cars zip by, a dog seems to materialize out of thin air.
And then
Even if the
fucking
dog was
disappear.
just standing on the road, how did it not get hit by the two speeding cars?
I don't know, because they was going hella fast, dude.
Neither
Hella
car hit the
fast.
brakes or swerved, so it's as though the drivers didn't see the dog at all. Yet somehow it just appears and casually strolls across the rest of the
Yeah.
road.
Yeah, that's weird.
When this clip first hit YouTube, it quickly went viral, with comments claiming we're witnessing a teleporting pooch. Others joked that the dog just respawned on the spot. Whatever way you look at this
That's
footage,
crazy
it's a
as hell.
mystery. A clip that seems
That's
to just
crazy
get
as hell,
weirder
yeah.
and weirder the more times you watch it. Often it's amateur footage that reveals the most mysterious things. This is certainly the case with this video.
Alright, y'all, hold on, give me a minute. I gotta run upstairs real quick. Yeah, we back.
Video captured by a young boy who was attempting to film the tattoo on his father's back. In fact, what the boy seems to have inadvertently caught on camera is so strange that the footage was reportedly featured on an Ecuadorian news broadcast. The video begins as the boy approaches his father. The man sits shirtless in front of a computer, seemingly unaware of his son's intentions. The boy holds up a phone and begins to zoom in on a tattoo on his father's back. He then briefly turns the camera on himself before panning around the room. Shockingly, the camera then captures what can only be described as the face of a monster. The blurry quality of the footage and the sudden movement of the camera makes it difficult to pinpoint just where this ghoulish creature is standing. However, there's no denying that it's there.
Yeah, it's there. It's fucking right up
It has
on it,
dark,
too.
menacing eyes, and its skin appears wrinkly and deformed. While the exact details of how and when this video was captured are vague, it would appear that neither the boy nor his father noticed the creepy face at the time. Furthermore, the creature's face seems far too real to be a mask or makeup, leaving many skeptics stumped as to an explanation.
Old ass grandma, old ass grandpa. About ready to kick over.
Some viewers think that the monster might be peering in through a window, while others have speculated that the creature was invisible to the naked eye and only showed up on film. Much like the first video, this footage is certainly difficult to explain. What do you think's going on in this clip? We'd love to hear your opinions in the comments section below. A woman taking a video of her friends while dining at a local restaurant inadvertently captured a bizarre figure in the background. The footage, uploaded by TikTok user alkakui.tv, shows a group of friends enjoying their evening. However, in the background, there appears to be a strange figure. It has large dark eyes and a grey complexion.
Eating meal too.
The woman taking the video didn't notice the figure until later that night when she reviewed the footage. No one at the restaurant that night can remember seeing anything out of the ordinary, nor can they identify the figure. Commenters who have viewed the footage have speculated on what the figure could be. Some believe it resembles an alien grey, while others have suggested it could be the Grim Reaper. Some commenters even went as far as to ask whether anyone related to the diners that evening had recently passed away. To date, the identity of the mysterious figure remains unknown, leaving many questions unanswered. Could this be evidence of extraterrestrial life, a ghost, or is it simply an optical illusion? While some may be skeptical, others are convinced that the figure is proof that we're not alone in the universe.
Hell no, we're not. I think we are. They dumb as a box of rocks.
The idea of teleportation has fascinated individuals across the globe for many years. While the concept is usually reserved for books and movies, a brief clip that's been floating around the internet seems to show a man who may have just mastered the ability itself. Or alternatively, according to some, we may have just witnessed a guardian angel come to life. In the clip, we can see a man walking across an empty road at night time when something truly bizarre happens. Watch. Watching again, you can see that a car quickly appears from the left of frame, and the man lunges backward before suddenly disappearing. All of a sudden, a light appears in the top right of the video, and the man reappears from it, falling to the ground, seemingly out of nowhere.
Yeah, someone's watching him.
Strangely, most were quick to suggest that this man has a guardian angel of some sort.
Hell yeah.
This angel could have quickly teleported him to a safe location out of harm's way. If this wasn't a guardian angel, then what else could it be? Does this man indeed have teleportation powers? More level-headed theories suggested it was a clip from a movie, but no one can place which one. Some thought it must have been a student film of some kind. So what do you think? A movie, guardian angel, or teleportation? Let us know your theories down below. In this TikTok from WTIO7, we see something that seems to transcend ordinary human ability. Take a look. Somehow, the man manages to lift the dump truck up and move it to the side, allowing another vehicle to pass. He doesn't even appear to break a sweat while performing this amazing feat.
You gotta be strong, man.
The average dump truck weighs between 20 and 32 tons. However, the world record for the most weight ever lifted by a human is just over 3 tons, a record set by Paul Anderson in 1957. That means the man in the video would have needed to casually lift at least 6 times the world record weight with a casual flick of his arms. This hardly seems likely, especially for the thin-looking man we see in the clip.
He just did it.
There have been some recorded cases of hysterical strength in which people are able to perform great feats of strength in times of stress. However, even in this situation, lifting 20 tons would likely do serious damage to the human body. So are we seeing some sort of superhuman, or is it all just CGI?
Alright, yeah, man, we're gonna stop it right there. We'll do something else, you know what I mean? Later on. Thank y'all for sliding in, man. Hitting that like button. I'll catch y'all here in a little bit. We're gonna hit that RP.